And it is a Patriots Monday here on WEEI. We're joined right now by cornerback Christian Gonzalez here again on a Patriots Monday. He's brought to you by Shaw's Star Market, perfecting the art of fresh, by John Sewer and Drain Cleaning, the name to know when your drains don't flow. Christian Gonzalez, how we doing this week?
I'm good. How are y'all?
We're doing well. No easy way to put it. Thursday night was a rough go, a difficult showing. You guys are back in the building. Do you feel like you now have watched your way through that? You're able to put that loss behind you? How do you feel after that game on Thursday night?
Yeah, I mean, like you said, we went out there, we got beat, but I mean, we put it behind us. We're ready to move forward for the 49ers.
You know, week to week in the league is just one great receiver after the next, and whether it's Jamar Chase, DK Metcalf, Garrett Wilson, I know there's some injuries with San Francisco, but still, like, on down the line, how easy is it to get motivated week in and week out to take on one of those guys?
Yeah, I mean, you know, as a corner, you want to go up against the best. You know, just being able to go up against the best only makes you better, and I'm always up for the challenge, and it's fun to go out there. I love going up against, you know, the league's best, so it's a fun matchup.
You know, and I know you have to do whatever the defense is called, but would you prefer just to man-to-man, one-on-one, no help, just follow the guy all around the field and play that way?
Yeah, I mean, there's times like that, but then, you know, it's a team game, so no matter what, I rely up on the front, and they rely on me. So either way, whatever is called.
Entering the weekend, and these numbers can adjust. I haven't checked the updated numbers this morning, but entering the weekend, according to Pro Football Focus, you were rated 114 out of 143 corners in coverage this year. Any thoughts on those numbers and the advanced analytics in general?
No, really pay attention to that.
What do you think that paints?
I'll speak for you. Those numbers are garbage.
Okay, but do you think that
we're watching the games? It's not just because you're our guest. Those numbers are trash.
Do you think that paints an accurate picture of how you're playing?
I mean, people watch the games and see what happens. I mean, I don't really got to pay attention to the numbers.
Do those things ever even come up? Like, is that something inside the locker room, whether it be player to player or coaches mention that? Is that something that is on any of your guys' radar?
No, we don't. But we keep everything in house. Whatever, you know, all that matters is what's said inside the locker room. What's what we do here. So I mean, we don't really let any of the outside noise or any of that, you know, kind of speak to us.
What's the internal feedback you get on your play thus far this year? Looking at a lot of the individual numbers, when you're matched up on Chase, we know the long touchdown was on more of a broken play to DK Metcalf, matched up individually last week even on Garrett Wilson. The individual numbers are pretty good. What's the internal feedback you're getting on your level of play?
I mean, there's still plays I've left out there, and I know I want to make. I mean, it's good seeing it early in the year and just scouting on myself what I need to fix and things like that.
When you guys aren't playing on a Sunday like yesterday, are you watching the rest of the league? Are you watching Red Zone like a lot of us, or are you just getting away from it all?
I mean, I think I watched a little bit of the Cowboys game, but that wasn't a good game. More so getting away from it, more just chilling, relaxing, playing the game, kind of getting away from it, like using like a little mini bye week.
Playing what? When you say playing the game, what are you playing?
College football
More
game,
college football. You're back to that.
Yeah.
NCAA. Yeah.
Nice.
I'm always playing that.
Nice.
What are you doing? You're doing Dynasty, Ultimate Team? What are you doing?
Nah, I usually just play my friends.
Got it.
Nice.
The Dynasty, that's too much work. I'm not trying to go recruit and do all that.
Yeah, paying out all that NIL money too is something you got to get doing in that game. Okay, so you're playing a little NCAA football. As you look ahead to the 49ers, I know Rich asked you a little bit about the matchup. What jumps out with San Francisco?
I mean, they're a complete team. I mean, they go out there and, you know, they're physical. They got a good offense, a good defense. And then even at the end of the day, it's an away game. So, you know, we got to bring our energy and just go out there and start fast.
And it seems like they've got a ton of injuries going on, and yet they have guys that are jumping up like Juwan Jennings, who I don't think anybody would have thought was their best receiver. And maybe he isn't, but he had 3 touchdowns and looks like a true number one. So it seems like regardless of who San Francisco has available to them, they got a pretty high-powered offense.
Oh, yeah, for sure. It's the NFL. Everybody's up on this level for a reason. So it's like that on every team. When people go down, it's the next man up, and it's expected to do the same thing.
What'd you and I know you guys have things going on the sideline at the end of the game. What'd you think, if anything, of Drake Maye and his performance at the end of the game on Thursday?
I mean, it was good for him to get out there. I'm not a QB coach at any level, so I can't really grade his performance. It was good to see him get accent, get in there and take a couple hits. So it's good for him to get out there.
Okay. We'll maybe be seeing him at some point in short order this season. You guys will be back out there on Sunday against the San Francisco 49ers. He's Christian Gonzalez of the New England Patriots here on a Patriots Monday on WEEI. Christian, we appreciate the time. Thanks so much.
Yeah, appreciate it.
All right, thank you.
Christian Gonzalez, brought to you by Verizon, the official 5G network of the New England Patriots. I will say, watching him, those grades are out of whack.
Yeah, I'm not trying
PFF.
to kisses behind because he's a guest, but just watching him when he's been matched up on those guys, I can only think of a few catches. There's the one to Metcalf, not the big one to Metcalf. That was a busty coverage, but there was one on the sideline where he picked up a first down. But for the most part, the numbers were really down for 3 of the elite receivers in the league.
Yeah. There was a touchdown to Garrett Wilson. That was a brilliant throw by Rodgers. I don't think that was bad coverage.